Hey guys, it's Yon, back with the Yon Gaming Show, episode 5 of our Minecraft Basics. Today we're going to build a house. I know that sounds like a lot, but we're just building a very basic setup. The other thing we're going to learn how to do today is make glass, so we'll start off with that. Looks like we need to put some more iron or more coal in there. But just to show you guys quick, make glass, you put fuel and you put sand in the furnace, and progress will go by just like everything else, and you'll have a piece of glass. Now the trick with this glass is once you break it or replace it, you can't break it. So like if you placed it here by mistake and you tried to get it back, it just shatters. So you got to be careful. If you've got a small number of glass, you want to make sure you're handling it right. So for now, I'm just going to use glass cubes to make windows. We'll get 4 of them here, and then we'll turn our iron back on so that by the time it's done, we can finally make our armor. I know I said in the last video we were gonna make it, but as you guys remember, we went on a little bit of adventure, kind of got out of hand. So I thought, let's work in the daytime, make a house, and yeah. So again, this is just my own little setup that I like. So I already went and I counted out kind of what I wanted. It's a 7x8 house. I dug out the dirt, made stone all the way around. So what I do is I always do 2 layers of cobblestone. This is mainly for dealing with things like creepers, to allow for, because the stone holds so their blasts a little bit more at bay. And then we take our wood. I like using planks for flooring. It just looks a little nicer, and when I can place them correctly, that is. All right, so got them up. Okay, so what we do here, we got some oak logs here, so I'm going to turn these into planks. So we use the birch for the floor, and again, you don't have to do this, but just to be a little more decorative, I'm just changing the color up. This is actually a fairly large house compared to what you could do. I thought about it when I was talking about how I usually do a little cabin, and I thought that'll work, but let's go with something a little bit larger. So okay, so now we've got our walls. Again, this is just a basic square house, nothing fancy, just something to keep us in out of the rain and out of the creepers and everything else. Is that sun going down? Oh, we might have to go for a nap just to turn daylight back on again. And I think we'll put the door right about there. That needs to be there. Just kind of randomize the windows. Oops. Wondering what was going on there. Okay, so I'm gonna go run and take a quick nap here. Get back to work. What some people do too is they, excuse me, build little basements into their setups. Oh, put some more sand down so we can get some more glass. And by putting that basement, they put the stuff that they normally don't care about so much in there, like their chests and stuff. But for this, we're just going to do a basic setup. So, well, we need some stairs to get up in here so that we're not hopping all the time. So let's build ourselves a workbench for out here, so we don't have to keep running back and forth. Did I bring the doors? I did bring the doors. Let's put the door in. Then we don't have to worry about something sneaking up on us here. There we go. Now we've got our glass. Now to place it there. There. There's our window. We just need 4 more pieces to let's center that window. We can kind of see the sunset there. Get a little bit better view of all the way around the house. So, okay, so we got this. And now what do we need to do? To build the roof. So what I like to use to build a roof, you can build a roof out of anything, but I like to make it out of wood stairs because it makes it look like wood shingles. So let's build some wood stairs. That's probably not going to be enough, but let's just start with that first. That. Hop our way up, hop and build. And now what you do is hold shift, back up a bit, and hopefully it places it straight. Again, this is just a basic little cabin, so nothing super special. Oops, I want to place them that way. Holding shift so you don't fall off. And then place a block there. On the stair, hopefully. There we go. Oops. Ooh, almost fell off. That would have been embarrassing. And for little cabins, that's usually all I ever do is just 2 rows of them. And then place your planks across the top. Because again, this is just a very basic house. Creativity and the preference on how you want it to look is completely up to you guys. By me telling you absolutely every little way of building takes away from your creativity, and I don't want to do that. I just want to kind of show you what you can do with the material, the basic materials you start out with, and by doing that you have the basis to do a lot more creative things with your house. So got some steps left over, so we could, oops, that's not a step. Just go down the middle like that. We'll just have to make a few more steps. This is going to kind of hurt me when I fall, but that's okay. Take our wood planks, kind of split them up the best we can. Make some more wood steps to finish off that roof. Actually use one of them to do that so we can get up into our house. Get some dirt. Use the dirt for kind of a mobile scaffolding. There you go. Now you kind of have a basic little shack that you can kind of build off. And you're high enough up so the creepers and the skeletons and stuff can't really see inside your house. You can see your farm. The door's a little off center, but that's okay. Doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. Let's see, our glass, get our glass out of there. This is what you kind of want to shoot for, guys. You're shooting for to build a house. Some torches, light the place up. Kind of see in here. Get our glass blocks that we've got here. Fill in there. Now we've got our little cabin. So now what we can do is we can start bringing over the essentials. And in this case, it's the stuff in the chest and the bed. We need the bed. Don't know if we'll be able to bring everything over in one swoop, but I don't know. I don't think we have enough planks to make another chest. But let's see about the chest down here. Anything down here? Anything gonna get us? Any monsters? Nobody? Okay. Yeah, see, this chest is relatively empty, so we just do that. What else? These flowers. Oh. Just pull things off and click if you want to drop them. Okay, so this area it's safe, but the house is going to be safer. Be able to see around us everything that all the monsters, when daylight comes and everything burns, you'll be able to see what's going on. So again, this is just a basic house, guys. It's something I just slapped together really quickly. Get your bed. Now we need to make ourselves a furnace. Scary music. It's always scary. Where did that chest go? There we go. Put the chest in the corner. Now we can dump all this stuff here that we've been using. We don't really need to hold on to right now. This is bone meal, guys. If you get bones from skeletons, just place them in any block on your small or large work area and convert them into bone meal. They're used to help accelerate plants for growing. That's how I was able to get this wheat for the crops. You just keep placing it on there and the crops will keep growing in different stages, and then you'll be able to harvest the wheat. And wheat is used for making bread, but you can also use it to get animals to follow you. There it is. Just need some more wood here. What was the fence recipe again? Sorry guys, I'm just kind of trying to go from memory here. I think it's all along the bottom. No? Don't remember. Let's just look this up quick here. Sorry guys. I thought that's what it is, unless they changed the recipe. Just check it up on my fancy dancy Google here. Crafting. It says we have to use wood planks. Oh, can't sleep. It's not night yet. Looked like it was. See, they changed it. That didn't used to be the recipe, so that was why I was confused. I know it happens a lot, guys. So, okay, now we're going to sleep in our new location for our new bed. And by doing this, it saves our save points. So now we can, if something happens to us while we're out and about, then we'll spawn back in our house. Let the sun come up a bit so we don't have any issues with zombies and such. Okay, so if that's the case for the fence, I wonder what the fence gate is. Is that a fence gate? Ha, that is a fence gate. Okay, so we need one of them. Okay, fence, so we got 15 fences and one fence gate. The reason I'm doing this, I'm going to make a little pen and show you guys how to get animals in it. So this is very, very small setup. You want to have more room for your animals if you can help it. Right click the fence gate, it opens. So let's see if we can get a sheep to follow us, guys. Got some sheep here. Oh, see, they see the wheat. And see if we can get more than one of them. This is where you got to be careful too, guys, because creepers will try to sneak up on you while you're in trying to bring these guys back. And don't get too far ahead of them because then they won't follow you. Get them inside. Come on. Come on, guys. Both of you. Let's go. Come on, Mr. Sheep. You know you want to. Aha. And use it on them. Just right click your wheat on them. And look, we got a little sheep. Little guy. Hey, little guy, how's it going? So now we can breed sheep to get more wool. The same premise works for pigs, for chickens, and for cows. If you want to bring up your farming for that. So yeah, so there's our little house. Better eat that last steak. There we go. Bring our health back up. So now the iron. You guys are probably going, when are you going to show us, Yon? You keep saying you're going to show us. I'm sorry. Okay, so we've got 24 iron. I'm going to make sure to grab everything out of the other chest. Oh, our crops are growing really well. The yellow ones are full grown. Wheat. Ah, I knew we had some. So there we go. Got 36 of that. Actually, we can grab this other stuff. Leave that chest empty in case we want to fill it with other stuff. So you can make armor out of leather. It's just not as good. So what I usually just try to do is not even bother with it. Just go straight for the iron. You can make diamond armor. You can make gold armor, but from what I'm told, it's not worth it. It's kind of soft and brittle. So let's make some iron armor, guys, or what we can make. So we'll start off, we'll make ourselves a pair of boots. It's just 2 on either side. Get iron boots. Make ourselves a helmet. It's across the top. Then we'll make ourselves a chest piece. Oh boy, guys, I think we might have enough for it all. This is our leg pieces. Yes, there we go. So now to use your armor, you press E, and those spots we were looking at before, you guys, Just put over, set it up on your guy. Still have enough left to make myself an iron sword. Ta-da! Now I am fully decked out. Armor and sword, all in iron, ready to fight whoever wants to come at. So guys, that looks like I'm going to leave it there. So we've pretty much covered everything for the basics to get yourself set up into a small house with a little workbench and stuff, and basics of farming, and all for the farming. All you have to do is get the stuff that's done growing. Probably not best not to use your sword because you might hit other things, but yeah, that's pretty much it. No, our trees started has grown, so I think I'm going to leave it there, guys. Yeah, it's been a good series. We did, a little bit of adventuring down below, and dig a little mine and show you guys the basics of mining. Got our bed made, we got our iron armor made, we got our house. Now, pretty much this, you'd be fine right here. Like, you can play the game just like this, and you'd be, have a lot of fun. But if you want to do the more advanced things, that's a whole other uh, situation. It's a lot more drawn out. I don't have as much experience with the newer versions of Minecraft and the more advanced with enchanting and such, but I'm sure there's a lot of people that have been showing those kind of videos. I just wanted to do this series of 5 videos to show you guys the basics, good practices to how to survive, those first few nights and get yourself established to a point where you're not going to worry about starving or running out of resources. So again, this is just my opinion, and I hope you guys learn something for the people who've never played. Maybe for those who played, maybe look at it a little differently now after watching this. Either way, it was really fun to do this, guys. I really enjoyed it. So I hope you guys liked it. Let me know in the comments what you think. So, and we'll see you guys in the next videos because I'm going to be doing a lot more of these smaller series and maybe some larger Let's Plays. So yeah, check out the rest of the videos on my channel, guys. And yeah, so until next time, we'll chat with you later. And as always, happy gaming.